This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Trying to read the mosquito spraying map here that you put up at the Facebook page the other day, Vicki.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to sort out.
So basically the south side of the city has been done.
I killed one in the shower today, if that helped.
Oh, thank you.
Reduce
You're doing
that
the Lord's
population.
work.
Yes, thank you very much.
One at a time.
I was out cutting the grass yesterday, and
Terrible.
Oh my God, I had to go back in the house and soak myself in the backwoods off.
Well, I think your area might have gotten sprayed yesterday, Phil.
Like last night?
Last night, yeah.
You know what? That's funny because as I was going inside, I'm like, I think that's a fogging truck. You know, they have that distinct.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I should go chase those guys down and shake their hands and tell them they're doing great work and drop a little more on my driveway. But good. I'm glad. That means things should get a little better in the coming days.
So it looks like the whole south end has been done, and they just did the northeast east last night, and then
Then they should
never
do it
eat
again.
shredded wheat. I still have to do that.
And then they should just do it again.
Do it again. And keep going.
Well, they still got to do my part of the city,
Really?
the
St. James
northwest.
there?
Yeah, they haven't
Okay.
done that yet, so. I guess that's
Interesting.
tonight probably, as long as the weather cooperates.
Yeah, you mentioned the folk festival. I told you a couple days ago I had heard it sold out, which is amazing, right before it starts.
Never happened before.
Well, I'll tell you, that's going to be a fun few days with those mosquitoes out there. You're going to have to be
they don't do
soaking
any
up.
fogging out there, I guess.
I
eh?
do. I don't know what they might do on their own time out there, but I
Yeah.
don't think it's official if anything
Right.
gets sprayed.
The
Yeah.
folkies are a hardy lot.
Sure.
They're not going to let the mosquitoes get them down out
Yeah.
there.
I feel like there's maybe a good amount of dragonflies around that end, though, so maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Dragonflies are impressive. They just dine on mosquitoes.
Yeah, I just saw one in my yard the other day, and I was so thankful for it.
Uh-huh. They're like a beautiful insect. Would you
Yeah.
call them beautiful dragonflies?
they
Little
are.
choppers.
Yeah.
They look
Yeah,
like
they are.
helicopters.
Was at my buddy's cabin years ago, and we were in a screen room, and you could just see a dragonfly going from insect to insect to insect, like nuisance insects. A lot of mosquitoes, and just right off the screen, right in front of us. Just
How come no one's made that game? I mean, you got hungry hippo. Why not dragonflies? Eat mosquitoes like a real life. That'd be awesome.
oh, it was impressive to watch.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the bone phone and let her rip.
It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
Yeah, I've been hearing so many of these professional drivers call in, and you know what? I've just had enough of it already. Nobody's a professional driver. Everybody thinks they're a good driver. Okay, just because you got a class 1 or a class 3 and you drive a big truck, it don't make you a professional driver. I've seen too many of you guys, and by too many of you, I just mean just as recent as right now. I've Sammy just pull out on the traffic, no care in the world, just about sideswipe a truck, sent the truck over the curb. Professional driver in that truck, though, right? Because he's got a class 1.
That sound you hear is all the truckers responding, calling en masse. Because whenever someone calls out truckers, we have a lot of awesome truckers who listen to the show.
But to be fair, I think he's talking about the people who maybe aren't as experienced, who are just kind of saying, "Oh, I'm a professional driver because I have this type of license. I'm a professional driver." I don't know that he's talking about the lifers, the people who've been at it for 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
That was my take anyways.
Okay.
One line in there I thought was great was every one of us thinks we're a great driver. And
Oh, that's true.
there's
Yeah.
truth to that.
Yeah, totally.
As far as that goes.
There will be some responses we
Oh,
look
yeah.
forward
Oh,
to.
for sure.
them. The Dauphin area, the Parkland area, been hit by some serious flooding. I know the Armed Forces is going to send a team out there to help. I was reading that the other day.
Well, I'm dragging my ass this Monday morning as I just got back from the Parkland area helping my relatives with a very wet, water-filled basement. The amount of damage that is out there is unbelievable. On top of that, with the mosquito population that has just exploded into biblical event and that town of Dauphin does not fog at all for mosquitoes, and it is only get worse with the standing water that is around. Yeah, it was a fun-filled weekend. Not.
It is a
been
great
crazy.
summer to be a mosquito.
But listen, Brandon, that area got hit. Then you mentioned today, Kenora and surrounding areas there got hit. Like, there's a
Whiteshell.
lot of devastation. And we're still dealing with the mosquitoes. I didn't know that they didn't spray in that area at all.
Yeah, that was news to me. Wow. Okay, moving along here. Is this the first request for a Crazy Craig movie review? Have we had this before?
I don't know that we have.
And it's for an older movie, because Crazy Craig will do an older movie every now and then.
Hey, this one's for Crazy Craig. I wondered if you've seen the movie Phantom of the Paradise. Can't remember what year it was made. But if you haven't seen that one, give that a go. It's a pretty good rock and roll movie. Have a good one.
Didn't they just celebrate their 50th like a year or two ago? And
Not
they had a
long
big
ago.
party here at the Burt.
Well, it's a cult classic
Yeah.
in Winnipeg for
Yeah.
sure, and beyond, I'm
It wasn't too long ago. That's interesting.
Bet you Crazy Craig has seen that one.
Yeah, I bet too.
I would assume. L. George with a call not about soccer.
Hey, BJV, buenos dias. This is El George again. Putting a pause on the World Cup for now. We're getting thrilled, but I went to the Rock and Thunder concert with my 17-year-old girl. Saw you guys there, look amazing. Vicki, I love your hat, but if you actually like the best hat in the world, you should get an Ecuadorian hat called the Toquilla Straw Hat. Famous people in the world have that. It was formerly known as the Panama Hat, and it's actually made in my country. Well, taking that aside, it was a blast. Hailstorm, Lizzie Hale, what an incredible voice of that girl. And I have a memory for a lifetime of my girl and me just hugging and looking to the sky and singing Home Sweet Home along with all the people. That was such a memory and such a blast. So, guys, that was amazing. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. And have a great week. Nos vemos.
That's a great bonding story, father and daughter. But I'm going to say this on behalf of the 15,000 in attendance, El George, that a lot of people would have preferred your version of Home Sweet Home than what Vince Neil was providing that night.
I'm also interested in the Taquito hat.
The
Taquito straw. Taquillo.
Oh,
Taquilla.
yeah.
See?
Pano hat. I'm looking at it. I would
Straw
wear
hat.
that. Absolutely. Beautiful.
I thought he said taquito, like they
Yeah,
sell at
I
Sev.
know.
And I got
That's where your
distracted.
brain goes, right? 7-Eleven.
A whole hat made of taquitos?
Oh, just pulling them off and
Yeah.
eating them? Wow.
It's like Homer Simpson's nacho hat.
That's right. Okay, let's wrap with this loud guy. Very concerned about the whole swinger upside down pineapple conversation from yesterday. He's wondering what he can and can't do here.
So you were talking about swingers, and I'm thinking upside down pineapple is the sign of a swinger. So I'm like this. I'm never going to make upside down pineapple cake ever again.
Oh, yeah.
What if I had a party
What if?
and I put the cake out, right, upside down pineapple cake, and all of a sudden breaks out. I can't have that happen.
I'll tell you, that's killing some childhood memories of mine now. My mom making pineapple. Oh, please, I don't want to think that.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Yesterday was Foos Day.
Yeah, 2 winners too, Vicki. We had Tyler DeMarc in the morning with us, and then Adam Kane had a winner by the name of Robin Kimball.
Yeah.
Dr. Kimball. No,
4 more seats.
That's from Fugitive.
I believe it was.
It's Dr.
I thought it
Kimball.
was from Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, could have been too.
That was
Could
his
be
name,
too. But
Yeah.
I enjoyed both.
now I got to check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so congratulations to both Robin in the afternoon and Tyler in the morning. It happens again next Tuesday.
Exciting. I feel like the closer we get, the more seats on the bus we give away, the more it builds, and people are really genuine. Well, I mean, I am. I just can't. I cannot wait for this trip.
So you're listening for Foo Fighters songs. When you hear them, text in the word Regina, just as another reminder.
Dr. Richard Kimball, Fugitive.
Yes.
1990. Well, there's a couple Fugitive movies, correct?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, there was.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There was a TV show called The Fugitive when I was growing up.
Okay.
And then Arnold Schwarzenegger was Detective John Kimball.
Oh, there he was Kimball, too.
Yeah.
Okay, look at these Kimballs.
And then there's Robin Kimball, who was fixing a toilet when he got the call from BDK. The man's and that's not even his profession.
3 legends right
I'll tell you right now, he's going to be good to have on that bus if we have a problem.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Now, Vicki, I didn't mean, when I pointed out off air about a half an hour ago, that it's a high volume. Oh, is that the sound she makes?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I didn't mean like it's annoying me. I'm actually concerned that, that there's something like everything's okay with you today.
No, that's the problem is I'm a sire, but it's not always because there's something wrong or I'm frustrated or whatever. I think it's just like a stress reliever or something like that.
Well, are you bothered by something? Because that was like, there's been about 4 of them this morning already. We haven't been here that long. Like, is there something you need to get off your chest about Philly and I?
Yeah, we're men.
Well, I mean, yes, but I'm not going to do it on air.
We know we know we can be difficult, right? So
no. You know what? I don't even realize I'm doing it half the time. So
and give it to us because Joe tried, but can you give it to us? What it sounds like? There it is. Yeah.
It's supposed to be good for your throat, though, your vocal cords. It's a good, it just kind of loosens them up a little bit. And, good for talking. So maybe you guys should start doing it more.
What are you trying to say about our talking? We think we're pretty good at talking.
Well, your throat is just recovering from rock and thunder.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. If you did a little bit more backstage, would have done you some good.
How does that? I got to try this.
I can't even do it properly.
Is that it?
Yeah, it just, when you're doing that, it takes the pressure off your vocal cords and loosens them up a
But
bit.
Vicki has a sigh in there, too. You're just making the sound effects. She usually goes,
I actually think I kind of do that as a way to show, like, I'm sighing, but everything's okay. It's just fun. It's whatever.
Okay, good. Because I was a little concerned.
It's when I don't do the that you should be concerned.
Oh my God! Now I gotta watch for.
There's different levels.
This is getting stressful.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Would you rather? Wednesday. Would you rather Wednesday?
Brought to you by Expert Electric.
762-555. You want to play along on the Boston Pizza text line? We rather enjoy when you play along on the text line. Becky, start with you as always. Would you rather roommate, tiny apartment, Marvin the Martian, or Elmer Fudd?
I think Marvin the Martian. He seems pretty low-key. Elmer Fudd.
He has aspirations to take over the world, though, right?
Oh, is that his deal?
Marvin, I think. He's got aspirations.
Well, maybe he'll ask me to help him, and I can be part of that.
So
I've got nothing going on. I can take over the world.
Marvin always seemed to be quite upset with something, right? Because wasn't it, oh, you really make me mad? That was his line all the time, right? Where Elmer, at least he likes to go hunting. He likes to do his thing. You know, he gets fooled by people pretty easily. I think he'd be the better of the two roommates. Easier to get along with, I think.
And you would talk it out with Elmer. Because you're right, he's worked up about some stuff like, I could see you.
And he has a gun.
Yeah.
Like,
would you rather, Vicki, walk through life as a ventriloquist and that puppet comes everywhere with you? That's how you That's how you order dinner at a restaurant.
Existence. Oh boy.
Or you bring a Care Bear everywhere you go. You could pick your own bear, like Friend Bear,
Lucky
Cheer,
Bear.
Lucky
Is that
Bear.
One of them? Yeah. Care Bear for sure. I do not care for ventriloquism. I think that those dummies are very creepy. And Care Bear, I don't know, at least it's cute, I guess. I mean, it's a weird look for an adult to walk around with, but the better of the two.
Okay.
Who likes a dummy?
Oh, yeah. Then the server's going to get annoyed, like with you ordering that way.
You know, it's an interesting question because I'm just trying to think in my head what would be the lesser of the conversation to explain to people at this point. And me with a Care Bear just wouldn't make sense to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But if I had some kind of dummy with me, there'd be two of us in the same conversation. But at least I could explain that as, just doing this act.
That's
you know what
true.
I mean?
Being funny. You know?
But every time, like you could do that for the first few times, but
I find them weird.
On the fifth time, people are going to be like, "Oh boy, don't invite Joe this time."
I find them kind of weird too.
They're so creepy.
Like, and when people start talking to the thing and then it talks back to you, like with the same voice,
Yeah.
like it's.
So
I respect the fact that people can throw
do
their
it.
voice
yeah.
like that, but
Yes.
that's where my respect ends.
So you're gonna go with the
I
ventriloquism
think I have to.
over the Care Bear.
I think
though.
so. I'd have a longer explanation with why I had a Care Bear with me on a regular.
Would you rather, Vicki, be able to change color like a chameleon, or light up like a firefly whenever you're excited?
Oh, Firefly for sure. That's just fun. Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the chameleon. It'd be nice to blend in sometimes, right? Like if you don't want to stand out in a crowd, a firefly is going to stand out.
Staff meeting, you can fall asleep,
Yeah.
but you're
Yeah,
camoed like
exactly.
the chair. They don't even know you're there.
100% full.
All right. Finally, we'll wrap with this one. Would you rather have to communicate only through interpretive dance? You like to dance, Vicki.
Sure.
Or only through charades? This is your only way of communicating.
Oh boy. That's a tough one. Charades is a fun game. I enjoy that.
Are you good at it? I'm going to assume you're good at it.
I'm okay. I
You
don't
like
play
playing
it.
games.
I don't play often enough to know if I'm good at it. I'm going to go charades. I think interpretive dance, well, it's interpretive, right? It's some people might not get the message because it's my interpretation of what I'm saying.
Right.
May not be theirs.
Okay, Joe, interpretive dance?
For the love of dance, I'm going to have to go with charades.
The Philly Joe and Vicki Podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
Hang up. It's got to be a scam. I don't take any calls now for risk of it being a scam. No
Yeah, no
chance.
kidding.
This Joe Aiello guy keeps calling me, and I'm sure it's a scam.
He's a shifty
No,
one.
I'm going to just call you. Barely text you. I'll call you.
You're a call. Yeah, if you text Joe, sometimes he'll just call you back.
Yeah.
Because he'd rather chat about
Yeah.
it than
Sometimes it's
do
just
the
easier to
text.
chat about it than text back and forth about it, at least in my perspective. But I do want to mention that this text is why we played that song. Today is my husband's 65th birthday. His name is Grant. He loves Pink Floyd. Can you play a song for him? That would be awesome. So happy birthday, Grant, 65. Maybe he's busy filling out those old age security papers right now today. Get those put into play.
At 65, right?
Yeah.
That's when
Yeah.
that's when it starts happening.
How many people do the paperwork on the day?
Don't
Do
know.
you think it's common?
Probably lots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's
You
go.
don't
So
want
rite
to
of
wait any
passage.
longer than you have to.
You've paid into it all these years.
Sure.
Yeah.
a
Good
lot
on
of-
him.
lot
Happy
of-
birthday.
Right. There's a lot of birthdays and anniversaries and such coming in this morning.
Well, anniversaries, I mean, summer. Most people get married in summertime, right? So,
It's a solid point.
Yeah.
Honest to God, didn't even think of that.
Now-
when's your anniversary?
It's in August.
Okay, yeah.
But
Joe
nowadays,
will remind me the day before.
yeah.
Good.
But usually now, I mean, there's weddings all year, but because it's harder to get halls booked, right? Or a lot
Yeah.
of people are doing outside the city.
Sometimes you can save some money
Yeah.
not doing it in the summer.
By the way, what do you got planned for your French Bulldog's birthday? How old is your dog, Stewie, Joe?
It's 8 on 8. It's a
Happy-
champagne birthday.
Oh.
Happy 8th to Stewie today.
He might have the radio on, and if he does, he's probably running in circles. He goes crazy. It's funny. Like, I know dogs get triggered by certain words, like,
Walk,
sit,
car
walk,
ride.
car ride. Yeah. But happy birthday does it for him every time. Like, it doesn't matter if somebody's over and the fridge opens and there's a cake coming out, like, he thinks it's for him. It's the craziest thing.
He steals the spotlight on every
Oh,
birthday.
and yeah, he likes his attention like a lot of pets, right? But anyway, yeah, it'll be a good day around the house for Stewie today. He gets all his treats
Yeah.
and everything else.
Aw.
Extra treats. Do you have a special dinner or just the cake shows up?
He spends a lot more time. No, he'll get an ice cream cake, and there'll be some gifts for him. But the funny thing is, I don't spend as much time with him in the summer as Christy does because she's a school teacher. But I learn things as I get home because I'll be sitting there, and all of a sudden I'll be eating something. And he's never shown interest before. And then I go, like, Christy, why is he wanting, like, chips? All of a sudden, potato chips have become a thing for him. And dogs eat potato chips, I guess. I didn't know.
If
And
you
all of
let
a
'em.
sudden now I have to because Mama's been giving them potato chips.
Oh, boy.
So now I got to share my chips.
There's the two kinds of dog owners, the ones that refuse to give them people
Yes.
food and the ones who do.
He was not getting people food for many, many years, so I don't know when that changed, but now he's eating as much Italian cold cuts as I am.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
The completely useless question.
Completely useless question.
Useless with a capital Y.
So useless.
Brought to you by Midtown Ford.
Friday night football, Princess Auto Stadium, Bombers hosting the Argos. Your chance to win tickets right now. Joe has the question.
Looks like it could be the 17th straight sellout, too, on a beautiful night. So
Man,
here we go. Just over 2/3 of people say this is a must-have at a picnic. It's picnic weather out there, too, if you can deal with the ants and the mosquitoes. Just over 2/3 of people say this is a must-have at a picnic. You'll probably see a lot of that from day trippers out at, let's say, Winnipeg Beach, at Gimli this weekend. Grand Beach.
Sure. 780 City, 780, 2484. This is a must. Is there a percentage in there, Joe, or just
2/3 of people?
2/3 of people say this is a must-have at a picnic. Good morning. You're on the air. Go ahead with your guess.
Is it chicken?
Not chicken. That's always a good one. That's what Tupperware was made for, bringing that chicken with you.
Or just bring the bucket. Pick it up on the way out to
That
the
too.
picnic.
Yeah, but now if you're day tripping, I mean, there's people have it down to an art form. 6:30 in the morning, one of the families is already there, setting up for you. Right?
You kind of need to be. Those
Totally.
sites go fast.
It's like going all inclusive, but not all inclusive.
You got to put your towel on the chair. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Picnic table's been moved.
Good morning, City.
Hi, good morning. I'm going to say watermelon.
Not watermelon. Another
Classic.
great choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a classic. You're right.
Got to be hydrated in that heat.
Yeah, it typically shows up at a good backyard barbecue or picnic. Hello, City.
Hot dogs.
Another good answer. Hot dogs. Can't go wrong.
Spice it up. Go
Not
with the
it.
cheese smokies. Gotta watch the roof of your mouth, though, with those cheese smokies. The
They explode.
burning cheese inside. 204 780 City, 780 2484. For Bomber tickets, you're on the air.
Good morning.
Morning.
How about bug spray?
That's a must-have for sure, but not it. No.
Is it a food, Joe, or could it be something along those lines?
It is not a food, Phil.
Okay.
Hey, boom.
That's a big hint.
Yeah. I know Phil tries to get this stuff out of us.
I'm like a detective in there,
Yeah.
figuring out the clues. Hello, City.
Let's go just sun umbrella.
Not an umbrella. Not a bad move.
Get some shade.
Yeah.
204 780 City, 780 2484. Completely useless question. What you got for us this morning?
Can I use Lifeline?
Philly, Vicki, or the text line?
I feel like Vicky's going to get it today.
My guess was bug spray. What else that's a non-food item? What about like a ball to toss around?
Now you're talking, but it's not a ball.
Okay. We're getting closer.
Yeah. You had a good sense about Vicky's guess. It's very good.
By the way, Vicki can throw dimes with a football.
Yeah.
Sometimes in a parking lot, she's just out there firing it around.
Yeah, it's pretty legendary.
Looks like Caleros.
Yeah.
780 City, hi there.
Hi, I'm going to guess charcoal briquettes.
No.
Yum.
No, not charcoal.
Well, not the briquettes themselves.
Good
The
try.
food you make with the briquettes
Yeah.
is
That's right.
tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to chomp down on a good briquette now
I'll
and
tell
then.
you, man, like those barbecues, I can almost taste it right now when they used to make a briquette barbecue, right? Like take your time getting that thing lit up. Just that fluid, getting a squirt
The
of
lighter
fluid on the briquettes. It's
Big
like,
bag of Kingsford
Yeah.
charcoal on your shoulder.
Yeah, and then you stand back as you
Yeah.
throw that match.
yeah.
Hello, City.
Hi, frisbee.
Yeah. How about a frisbee?
Oh.
I never put two and two together with a frisbee and a picnic, but I guess it makes sense. Just over 2/3 of people say this is a must-have at a picnic. a Frisbee.
Well, you need an excuse to get
Yeah.
off the ground.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's got to be some kind of a game involved, whether it's ladder
Yes.
ball, Frisbee, football.
Bocce for my people.
Yeah, that's
They
bocce
bring a
balls.
bocce set.
And-
Some kid would get a hernia from lifting that, you know.
Bocce you can play anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
the fun of it. Who's this?
It's Gail.
Gail.
There you go, Gail.
Congratulations. You're going to the Bomber game on Friday night.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
At some point in the history of Joe and I working together, we had a segment called Ask Joe.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yes.
it was so awesome. It was like the photo, the advertisement for it. Joe looked like it was a photo of him in one of his sports coats on the phone, pointing at the camera, just like I've got all the answers kind of photo.
It's fitting. He gives good advice. He is the guy to go to.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's where it came from.
Yeah.
And I wish I had an intro like Ask Joe for times like this, because here's one on the text line, and it's about hot dogs. Iron Mike also loves talking about food, so maybe I'll throw this at him later on today when we have a meeting. But anyway, we'll start with you.
We'll be having a meeting.
This one here, Joe, we'll start with you. You guys were talking about hot dogs. Our hot dogs were brought up on the show today.
During the picnic question.
That's right.
That's right. Completely useless question. I would like to know what buns are good with plain old normal hot dogs. My wife buys these huge, thick ones, and I have to stuff like 2 or 3 hot dogs in there to make it actually worth it. What is the best hot dog to bun ratio, Joe?
So she's probably buying the buns that are made for more like a smoky style
Kind of like
dog.
almost like a brioche hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think you got to go with the usual. I grew up on Wonder Bread, you know, those hot dog
Yeah,
buns
sure.
for a regular hot dog. I don't know of any other company that was making a regular size hot dog.
Maybe Old Mill.
Dempster.
You know those ones?
Yeah,
good
Dempster.
buns.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are just the regular. I think it even says on the package, a regular hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Right?
So she's buying smoky buns.
I think so.
The bigger ones.
Or
Sounds like
something
it.
like more like a submarine bun.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
for a homemade.
Which are
sub-
great buns. Like I can see why she's going that route because a lot of times those are a little fluffier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. If you're just getting the regular hot dogs, it's going to be a bad ratio.
I think the ratio needs to be pretty much like the same for a hot dog.
It's the same logic. If you're having a smoky, you can't have those normal
Oh,
buns
no.
because the wiener's hanging out at both ends. It's just, it doesn't work.
or too wide. Like it doesn't. There's no room for any condiments. Like
Yeah.
this thing's placed right there, right? Like
I will also say that I really like the fresh bakery buns, but they have to be eaten like
Yes.
that day or
Day
the
of.
next.
oh yeah,
Definitely.
They get stale quicker.
yeah. If not, you might as well just put a piece of chewing gum in your mouth and give that a twirl for about 20 minutes.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
That was, Joe, the first song ever played at 92.1 City.
Yeah, 50th anniversary coming up in 2028, so almost there. It was April 1st, 1978. This station came alive. I still remember the day. KY 58.
Were you in radio at the time?
No. I didn't start till I was 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
And brother Jake Edwards was doing the morning show.
Yeah.
When
Bro Jake.
City went on the air.
Yeah, and that was the first song they played. Historic. Great
right.
day for rock fans because there was no other rock station in town at the time. And FM was just kind of really getting rolling, right? So
yeah.
a lot of pop stations on AM at the time.
And not to like pump our own tires, but all these years later, here we are, Highway Star, still in rotation at 92.1 City, still a rock station. And I'm telling you right now, when you look at the industry in general, there's like stations over the years will like change their format half a dozen times.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool because you're going to be taking me down a wild planet today. You had picked up some shirts last week. Yeah, I've been picking out shirts all week, but the reason it triggered something was because when you still see bands like Deep Purple selling merchandise and some of the cool logos that some of these bands have had over the past, or an iconic T-shirt or something, it's kind of cool. So it just kind of resonated that. Yeah, I'm not great with directions, so Phil's going to lead me in.
That's good.
I'll tell you, Wild Planet is fantastic. Roman, I was in there last week and I talked to him for about an hour. Because the type of shirts he has, you just don't find that kind of.
And the selection, holy moly.
Yeah, you look at their website and you're like, I want that, I want that, I want that. I could walk in there with a shopping cart. Like
He's got the sizing, too, for bigger guys like myself. So anyway, I'm going down there with Phil today. Maybe Deep Purple makes the list now. I got to revisit this list.
Yeah.
You know, I got a sheet. Look at this.
What's
right
on
here.
your list, by the way?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to tell us the shirts you're buying?
Not yet.
Are you going to do a fashion montage tomorrow?
No, well, I don't know.
Do it on TikTok.
Might be my first TikTok.
Hey.
Do it, Joe, please. Find out tomorrow. Stay tuned.
Oh, don't.
What rock shirts is Joe buying today?
I don't know.
The Philly, Joe, and Vicki podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears. Here's what we learned today with Philly, Joe, and Vicki.
The need for Creed tickets with a little over-under action for Creed. Joe?
How many 5-letter words rhyme with Creed? Over or under 275 words? Phil said under. Vicki said over. Team Phil wins today. Under 275. That's why he tells you he does it for a living on playnow.com.
You know what? I missed the 5-letter part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to all the details when you're betting on these
You
things.
do, Vicki.
The official number? 245 words. I couldn't believe there was that many.
Wow.
245.
Let's name them all.
Yeah.
No.
Let's take an hour and just see. It would be interesting to see how many we could come up with.
Yeah, and what the most obscure one is.
Yeah.
And we want to congratulate Heather. Heather just won herself a pair of tickets to see Creed. She got back to us. It's the night of her birthday. What are the odds of that?
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Over.
You're hooked. You're hooked on over under, Vicki. L. George loved. L. George, of course, a brand new Bone Phone regular. He loved Vicki's hat at Rock and Thunder.
And had some other hat suggestions.
I keep calling it a Taquito hat, but it's a Taquito hat.
Taquilla, I believe. Taquilla straw hat, Phil.
A Panama hat.
Yes.
Better known as, yeah.
Wants you to get one. Would you ever consider it?
Absolutely, yeah. I looked it up. It's a good-looking hat.
We've got a whole year till Rock and Thunder. She's got time.
Get on it, Vicki. Happy birthday, Stewie, Joe's French Bulldog.
Yeah.
Aww.
8. It's a champagne birthday today, but he'll be happy with an ice cream cake, yak cheese bite, I'm sure, and maybe an antler to chew on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he gets everything, that dog.
Ice cream cake is so good, though.
Yeah.
Good for Stewie.
It.
You got to get your piece before Stewie does, though,
I'm
because
not.
that tongue comes out. That cake's destroyed, Phil.
2/3 of people say they must have a Frisbee at a picnic. The Frisbee.
Are you guys good at Frisbee?
No, I fire it like in the bush, way wide of who I'm playing with. I just not good at it.
I was when I was younger because they used to have like target set up. But that whole Frizzknock game that got created, and then there's a What's the league called?
Frolf? Frisbee golf?
Frisbee
yeah,
golf?
it could be, but
Frolf?
there's
Sounds like a
Ultimate
Muppet.
Frisbee.
Ultimate Frisbee.
Yeah.
It's huge in this province.
Yeah. Catching it's always been tough for me. You got to
Hurt
do
you.
the clap down.
Yeah, and you can hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Hurt your
Dogs
fingers.
can do it. Like they just fly in the air when you. That's amazing.
They do. Mosquito fogging continues. My area, Transcona, was done last night. I was very happy. I've got a mosquito bite on my Achilles, like on the back of my, like in that heel area of your foot. Oh, it's a tough place. It's itchy.
Yeah.
And you told me to try that. What is it?
Well, I don't find that it really works, but I know a lot of people like to do it. You make an X on the mosquito bite with your fingernail, and it's supposed to stop the itching.
Really?
I don't find that it works, though.
Yeah.
I like just scratching it until it turns into until it gets infected.
Sure.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
And then go see a doctor.
Right. Day off today at the World Cup. Quarterfinal matchups start tomorrow with France versus Morocco.
Right.
And there's some great quarterfinal matchups. At the World Cup, we'll be
going to be close. These series. I mean, you're down to the final 8 teams. These guys are there for a reason. It's going to be tight.
Yeah, they'll be. I guarantee you're going to have some penalty kicks to side a couple of these games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, somebody says put vinegar on your bug bite. Try that when you get home. See if it works.
I like it on my fries. Some for the fries, some for my mosquito
If you don't
bites.
have vinegar in liquid form, try a chip. Salt and vinegar chip.
That's what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicki, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.